This is just not a penalty. It's not. It's quite literally the complete opposite of what a penalty is. Yes, there is contact, very minimal, very slight contact, but not enough contact to make a penalty, to call a penalty in a game such as Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid, a derby at the Bernabeu, at this level where the stakes are this high in this type of event, this type of competition. Absolutely no way. Like look, I'll even show you. I could even show you the slight minimal contact right there. He stepped to Tchouaméni stepped on a foot very, very softly. This is never a penalty. Nobody would ever call this a penalty in any league, any competition, the youth league, U13, U11, U8, U whatever. This is never a penalty. And the referee just got it all wrong. So let's talk about that a little bit. The original decision by the referee was no penalty. So the reason why they went to VAR makes zero sense to me, because the referee just let it go. Like, clearly you could see here that the referee, I'm going to move the freaking screen a little bit so you can actually see it, but the referee here, like, just let the play go. The play happened. He crosses the ball in. The foul happens. It keeps going, and then the play keeps going, and the referee doesn't, like, he saw it and didn't say anything. The referee's original decision was no penalty. He then later was freaking walkie-talkied by the referee, be like, hey, I gotta go check this out. Let's see what this is all about. He goes to VAR. He looks at this thing. Julian Alvarez is blocking the view, so he's not even able to get a good view on it, except for right here. Like, even in this freeze frame, like, it's just not, like, why? Look, the idiots down here are thinking, yeah, no, this is 100% a penalty that should be called in a game like Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid. Anyways, the referee then just calls penalty. He gives it. Julian Alvarez takes it. He chips freaking Courtois because he just has balls like that. And Atletico Madrid are up 1-0 in the 35th minute of the game, which is something that, in my opinion, they did not deserve at all. Atletico Madrid were playing very, very. I mean, like, Atletico Madrid, don't get me wrong, they're doing good in the sense of where they are in the league in terms of getting results, which is at the end of the day what it's all really about. You really need to and want to get as many points as possible. But in this game, against Real Madrid at the Bernabeu, they just played like defensive. They just try to play defensive and only solely rely on counterattacks. They did not deserve to win this game at all. But regardless, I digress. Moving on to Mbappe's goal. Everybody's gonna talk shit on Mbappe. I'm a big Mbappe hater, but at the end of the day, like, just look at this goal. Like, at the end of the day, Mbappe's in the right place at the right time to score this goal. Like, there's just no other way around it. Yeah, it was whatever. It's a tap in. It wasn't even that big of a tap in. Jude Bellingham's position was more of a tap in than Mbappe. Like, as you can see here, it gets blocked by Jimenez, and then Mbappe's just in the right place at the right time. And I want to show you this other angle before I get fucking copyrighted. Just look at this freeze frame right here. Like, look how many Atletico Madrid defenders are in this box. There's one, he's in the box. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's freaking Antoine Griezmann. There's 8 Atletico Madrid defenders in the box, and then I'm pretty sure this is Lino out here just outside the area. There are 2 Real Madrid forwards in the box, including Rodrigo. Once he like cuts into the box a little bit more, bang, right there. He barely went into the box. There's 2 threatening goal scorers right here in Mbappe and Jude Bellingham, and not a single person except for this guy right here in, I believe this is Barrios. Yeah, that's Barrios. He's number 8. Rodrigo de Paul, who I glaze all the time. He's just watching. He literally, Jude Bellingham took the shot. He's watching. Everybody's watching. These guys are, I guess they're down here, they're back here protecting the goal. But what is really going on? Literally nothing happened. It was a weak shot from Bellingham. Jimenez gets the rebound, but everyone just ends up standing here. Everyone's just watching. They're just watching. They completely deserved to concede there. I think what disappoints me more is the fact that Real Madrid, they obviously complained, which makes a whole lot of sense because it is a really bad call, and at low key it did kind of affect you from getting 3 points. But at the end of the day, like, you should have scored like 3 or 4 goals against Atletico. Like you had, I think Real Madrid had like 23 shots in the entire game, which I'm gonna like double check right now. But they had like 20 something shots in the entire game, and I think Atletico Madrid had like 10. They had 5 in each half. Atletico Madrid literally had 10 goals or 10, excuse me, 10 shots. One of them was on target, and I'm assuming that's the freaking goal. Besides the one shot that got blocked, every other shot was just off target. Look at the graph right there. It's literally they're all off target here. It's so embarrassing. Real Madrid 23 shots. Like how many on target? They had 0 on target in the first half. They had 9 on target in the second half. So in the second half, they could have at least scored maybe 2 or 3. There were actually many opportunities where Real Madrid, especially Jude Bellingham specifically, where he could have scored from a header. And I'm gonna try to pull that up as well without getting copyrighted. Bang, right here, where we have Vinicius Jr. cross it into the box. Jude Bellingham hits the post. It comes up over here, and then bang, it gets blocked again. That's an opportunity right there. There's another opportunity again a couple of minutes later. Again, Jude Bellingham with a header. It gets saved this time, so it's fair. I mean, like there were just multiple chances where this happened. Lucas Vasquez and Mbappe, all of these guys had chances to score and win the game. And in front of your home crowd against Atletico Madrid, like you need to do it. Like this is the moment where you have to do it in these big games, on these big occasions, on the big stages. Not against the Brest in the Champions League, not against the Valladolid in the league, not against Las Palmas or whatever, but like against Atletico at the Bernabeu. That's where it matters. Those are the moments where it matters. And Real Madrid just didn't show up, or they just couldn't score. They couldn't score. But props to Atletico Madrid for holding on to that draw, because they knew they weren't going to win it, and they were only solely relying on counterattacks. But at the end of the day, that didn't end up anywhere. So it was just a really just an awkward, like it's a stupid situation. I mean, like it's a controversial pen, yes, and the Real Madrid are going on social media or going after the game and yelling at the ref. Atletico Madrid are like making these like freaking like troll posts on Twitter about like just teasing at Real Madrid and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, Real Madrid were really abusing the referees, and they have been abusing the referees for a really long time. And they get away with it, and they honestly get away with it. They get penalized sometimes, especially when it comes to Vinicius Jr. stuff like that. But then like they make it like a racist thing, and it's like, no, dude, like these guys will just straight up abuse, like verbally abuse these referees, and it's just not right at the end of the day. Like I understand the frustration, I understand it's a bad decision, but that's not the reason why you lost. Like that decision is not the reason why you lost. You just couldn't finish. You couldn't finish the 23 shots that you had on target. You were all over Atletico Madrid. You were all over Atletico Madrid. You should have won it in the to begin with. No, instead you're gonna just yell at the referees, abuse them. It's just at the end of the day, they're humans. They're gonna make mistakes just like players make mistakes. They miss shots in big opportunities when they make a bad pass in a big moment, or they fumble under pressure. The referees are humans, they're athletes too. So like it's stupid. Like Real Madrid just coming at the referees being against them is just not true. It's simply not true, especially because there's literally memes all over the internet talking about how the referees are always in favor of Real Madrid with VAR and whatever. So and now all of a sudden, like now they're flip flopping it. It's just a whole mess. At the end of the day, it's not a penalty. Real Madrid deserved to win. They didn't. Atletico Madrid deserved to lose. They didn't. It ended up a 1-1 draw. Now the table looks like this, with Real Madrid in first place with 50 points. Atletico Madrid 49 points. Barca in third 48. Barcelona are absolutely they're just jumping out of their seats with this result for Atletico and Real Madrid, because that just puts them 1 point closer to Atleti in second, and then 2 points closer to Real Madrid in first. And even Atletico Bilbao are in fourth place with 44 points, so they're creeping up in that title race as well. So it's honestly getting pretty interesting in La Liga, which I think it's fair to say. Real question is now, who's going to win La Liga? It's honestly anybody's game. It's a pretty good title race. Let me know in the comments who you think is going to win La Liga. Let me know in the comments what you think about this whole controversial penalty. I know I don't think there's a person on this planet that believes that was a penalty called, but thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for liking and subscribing, and just supporting the channel. I appreciate you guys all your support. We're almost at 3,000 subscribers, which is insane after only being on this platform for about a year now, or a little. We started literally last year, so I appreciate all you guys' support. Before you guys head out, For those of you who enjoy the Inter Miami content, I will be going to the Inter Miami event tomorrow. They just unveiled their home kit, and they're gonna have like a first come first serve kind of thing tomorrow in Wynwood. So I'm going to be attending that event. There's going to be a meet and greet with some of the players. You're going to have a chance to buy the home kit. I'm not sure what the budget is looking like. Hopefully, if I have a pretty good budget, then I'll probably buy the home kit for you guys. But yeah, I'm going to vlog the whole thing. So make sure you stay tuned for that video. And if anything, I'll probably go live after that event and kind of just talk about my experience and stuff like that. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video.